Hey Planner Buddies, and welcome to another tutorial about the new 2023 Life Planner. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use the undated pages in the Life Planner. I will show you everything with the Blooming Life Planner, but as always, this tutorial also works with the Simple Life Planner and the Vibrant Life Planner. Okay, so let's start. We are going to open the planner, and when you go to the dashboard, let's see on which page. So on the dashboard number 2, you will have undated pages. This planner is dated from January to December 2023, but just in case you want to reuse the planner or use the planner after 2023, or you may want to have a specific page in undated, you can use these pages from the undated pages category. I'm going to show you how you can use it, how you can add some bookmarks, and also the new improved link system within the undated pages in comparison to the 2022 Blooming Life Planner. So depending on which version you have, so this is the Ultimate Blooming Life Planner, you have different pages. So for example, the Essential Blooming Life Planner will not come with finances, trackers, fitness, and journal because these pages are not included in the Essential Life Planner, but of course you will get them as a PNG template as well. Sorry. Okay, so let's go to the undated pages. When you click on the box, you have this overview here, and you can see again all the pages that are undated in this planner. So we have the monthly overview from the monthly overview here. So for example, sorry, my throat. So you have the monthly overview here, and you have the same overview as undated or in undated here. But let's go first back to the undated page. So by the way, you also have access to undated pages here on the last tab with this time clock and also to the dashboard that I showed you before. So you have undated pages, the monthly overview, monthly dates, the horizontal and the vertical week, the 1 day on one page, and also the 2 days on one page. Then you have monthly goals, tracker, finances, fitness, a journal cover, reflection, and the undated custom page to use this. By the way, if you don't know what the undated custom is, this is the blank page that you have here in your planner. So for example, when I go back to my January, you can see that I have this flower. I'm going to click on the flower. I will come to the custom page of the month, and you have the same with the undated one here. So if you want to use the undated planner, you can easily go to the pages by clicking on this, and then you can choose the page you want. So for example, I have the monthly overview, and of course I can easily cover this up. So for example, with a white pencil. So I'm going to use my pencil, click on custom, click on the white one. I will use the biggest pen size, and then I can cover this up. An easier or faster way is to do a screenshot, and you're going to copy it. So let's delete this, and then I can, then I can paste it and resize it. That's also a way. By the way, if you want to cover up many things in your digital planner, you can easily just create a white square like this or a rectangle, and then you can choose the lasso tool, images, turn this on, and then you click on add elements, and then you can create an element collection, and you can reuse this white rectangle whenever you want. So for example, I made this in my templates here in my elements as well. So okay, we are going to cover the monthly overview, and then I can choose the text tool, and I have a font here, and then I can easily just write down January. I'm using Scribble, by the way, that's why I can write with my pencil. Then I need to deactivate images because otherwise I'd resize this too, and then I can just write down January. And this is the way you can customize it, and now you have January for 2024, for example, and you have the monthly overview here. The difference between the undated life planner pages, or the undated pages in this life planner from the undated pages in the 2022 life planner, is that you got an improved link system. So first of all, you are going to have the dynamic tab, and this is the same dynamic tab as in all other months as well. So for example, you have the custom like this. You have overview, finances, goals, fitness, tracker, reflection, and journal. And you have the same, for example, in January or in February and so on. And it also works the same way. So when you click on this flower, you will come to the custom page for your undated one. And by the way, if you want to come to the monthly dates, you can click here. This is a hidden hyperlink. It's not visible, but when you click on this, you will come to your monthly overview for the undated pages. If you want to get back to the overview, you can click on the dynamic tab. If you want to use finances, you can use this here. You can go to goals, fitness, and everything else. The different thing between the undated pages and the normal pages is that you, of course, cannot use the links here because it's not linked. I improved this by offering you, or by adding these bars here. So you have the pockets, and you have weekly, horizontal, vertical, and also daily, 1 day, 2 pages, and 2 days, 2 pages. You will find this kind of boxes on every page in the undated section. So for example, when I click on weekly horizontal, you see I have the undated weekly horizontal. By the way, this is the Monday start. That's why all the dates and so on are starting on Monday. But you, of course, you have this page on the Sunday start as well. So when you are planning here, you probably will click on the dots to come to the pages, but it is not possible because it's the undated one. But you still have access to the daily pages by clicking on 1D 2P for 1 day on 2 pages, or for example, you have another one here, 2D 2P for this. When you click on the hidden hyperlink here, you will also have access to this kind of reflection page here, the 5-minute reflection or daily check-in. But you will not come back to the monthly, to the undated, so you have to copy and paste the page if you want to use it. Okay, let's go back. You have access to all the weeklies, so you will always find some boxes of this to navigate to all the pages, to ensure that you can plan whenever you want. So you also have this on monthly finances, you see. So here you can go to your weeks. When you go back, you have your days. And I tried to add this box on every page so that it's easier for you to navigate to all the undated pages, so that you can use it better than in the 2022 Blooming Life Planner. So if you created this January, for example, and you want to reuse it for February, you can click on the 4 squares here, activate thumbnails, and you can see now that these are all the undated pages. You can select them, and then you can copy or duplicate them. Duplicate, however. So I have all of these, and now I can click on copy. So it's copying. So now I can go back to my last page. I can click on the plus, and then I can click on after and paste. And now I have all undated pages again, so I could reuse this for example, for February. But you need to ensure something. I'm going to show you the difference. So if you are using January and this is now February. So let's type in February. So if you are using this for February, for example, and you click on overview, you will come back to January. This is because you only duplicated this page, but it will always lead you to the original hyperlink, and the original link is on this page. So, but what are you doing if you just finished your January and now you want to use the February, for example? In that case, you need to rearrange your pages. This is possible. So if you want to see your January and you're filling out everything, so let's just type something in. So like this, and so on. You can do the same as I did before. So you select all of them and you copy them and you paste them. Then you have saved your January. but you need to clear the page for the next month. I'm going to show you how this works. So you can copy again. So it's taking a moment though. So and then I'm going to paste on the last page, paste pages. And now my January is here. So when I click on this, I will come to the other January, to the first page. So let me show you. Here's the February. But this is the January now. And when you go back to this page, you have the first page of the undated, and then you need to clear all the pages. You can click on the 3 dots and you can clear. It takes a while depending on how much pages you are using and how much you fill out. But this is the only way how you can use it. So I just made it like this. So you have to clear all the pages by clicking on the 3 dots. So and then I can go to February. So let's cover this up again. Kind of fast. February. It's not pretty now, but I just want to show you how it works. So, and when I go to my last page, so when we have this one here with January, and I click on Overview, I will come back to my February. Here, my goals. Sorry, I wanted in goals. So this is complicated, and we do not want to do this. So I will show you an easier way. But if you want to use the undated pages with links, as I showed you, then you have to do it that way. So let's summarize. You have the undated pages. When you fill out everything for January, for example, you need to copy them. You paste them and ensure that you paste them on the last page when it comes to. So let's copy this to show you. You're copying it on plus here. You're pasting it in the last page, so all your planning pages will be copied on the last page, so on the end of the planner. And then you need to clear all the original pages to reuse it. And you have to do it every month. Another way is to use bookmarks. So you will not have links at this time, but it may be easier. So I'm going to show you again. We will start as we did. So we are going to, I'm going to delete the last pages, the past pages here. Okay. Let's assume we have January again, so I'm going to write it down. Okay, so I'm going to cover this up again. And I will write down January. So what you can do is to go to the 4 squares, go to the template that you are on. You will always see that on the blue rectangle. You can click on the dot here, and then you click Add Page to Outline. And now I can call it January. Wow. January. Add. You have your outlines here. The planner itself has many outlines, so you may get a bit confused if you're using all this. You can see it also adds all the undated pages that we just copied in the planner. But you can click on Filter and you deactivate PDF outlines. So now you only have your custom outlines. So when you click on this and you click on January, you are on your January page. So for example, you can go to this, rename it, and rename it January goals, because this is a goal page. So and then you can go to the next page and you add it again, and you need to go back to thumbnails, click again on the arrow here, add to page to outline, and we are going to call January overview. Add again. And then you have your outline here, and you can do that every single month to reuse the undated pages. So you may not can use the hyperlinks then, because it will always lead you to the original page, and this is going to be the first page of the undated section. But you may want to use the outlines instead, so that you can still use the planner itself. But I'd recommend you to use this once, and the planner is made for 2023. So it's perfect if you want to use it in this year or the following year. And if you want to reuse the planner as often as possible, I'd recommend you an undated planner that you can just start every year again, or to get a new 2024 planner when this year is over. So this is just a solution, but it's not the best one. But for what I personally like the undated pages is to reuse them in different categories. So let's go back to undated. So for example, I have my monthly finances here. So let's say monthly finances. So, and I want to have a monthly finances, for example, like an overview, not a monthly finances, just like so that's specific to a month. For example, when I go to January, I have my finances for January. But what if I want to use it for something else? I can just go to monthly finances. I can click on the three dots, click on copy the page. And for example, now I could go to my notebook and I could give my notebook a name like finances. So, and then I can go, I click on the plus and paste the page. And this is the finances. And now I have my undated page here to reuse it or for something else. So maybe not personal finances, but business finances or my ideal finances, whatever I want to use. So I think this is a better way to use the undated pages, but of course you can also just use the template. So the undated pages are a nice option if you want to reuse some pages or if you just want to plan 1 month. But if you want to reuse the pages every single month, you may need to create the outlines or you have to copy and paste and clear everything. So it's just a bit complicated. But this is it is a dated planner, so the best functionality and the easiest navigation to everything is for this year, so for the dated time period, the January until December 2023. And for everything else, I'd recommend you an undated planner. But I just wanted to show you how you can use them just in case you want to use the undated planner planning pages, or just in case you're preferring them more. So, okay, I hope that this was helpful for you. If you have any questions, feel free to comment, to ask the questions in the comments below or text me on social media, whatever. And I hope that you are having a good day and we see us in the next video. Bye.